Hey, yo, what's up? I'm Michael Lee. Today, I want to talk to you all about the process of a good song. Now, first things first, what is a good song? A good song is something that pops, has a good title, with a nice beat to it. Okay. A good song will sell. A good song, you can promote a good song. You can hook up with local and even national radio stations so that they will play your music, in exchange for, you know, facial recognition. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, today we got this person, you know, and we radio station XYZ, and we got this particular person, rapper such and such. You know what I'm saying? And he coming through today with his hot song, and we're gonna do some things, gonna go some places, take some pictures, give some stuff away, stuff like that. And so that's what a good song is. The process of a good song. Let's get into it, because I know people have been waiting for me to spit some knowledge on this thing. All right. Since I've been doing music since 2009 actively, what I've noticed about the process of a good song. Also, this is how it is. You first start off by concept. You start by being like, okay, I want to do a song. Now, what is it for? Is it for me or is it for them? You know what I'm saying? Do I want to talk about something that happened special in my life? Do I want to talk about my first love? Do I want to talk about, that girl that I like? Do I want to talk about my parents? Do I want to talk about my family? Do I want to talk about my favorite outfit? Do I want to talk about the memories I had from school? What do I want to talk about? And is it going to be real or is it going to be fictitious? Now, most of my stuff is real. Now, there's a few fictitious things, but I don't even know what. So, when you have songs, be like, okay, first things first. Where is this coming from? Is it something personal, or is it something everybody can relate to and that's light and fluffy, like a cloud and whatnot? So, the process of a good song. First, you start out by conception. And you start out by saying, well, what do I want to talk about? Is it serious or is it light? It's not both. All right, the process of a good song. Next, how do I want to do this? Do I want to do it in house or do I want to go somewhere and pay somebody and get them to get me hot? You know what I'm saying? Do I have the legal standings to do something? Because you might have signed your life away with some dude in the dark, saying, somebody that don't nobody know nothing about, and they had you, by the testicles, and you can't do nothing without them. And that's whack if you ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta better have something. So, do you have the legal standings to do that? And so, the process of a good song. What's next? Well, like I said, where you gonna get the beat from? Are you gonna do it? Where you gonna get the lyrics from? Are you gonna do it, or is somebody else gonna do it? Me personally, I do it. I do my own stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I might sample. But at the end of the day, I'm doing my own thing. You know what I'm saying? And I can claim that it's mine and all that other kind of stuff. Because I played it. That's why. All right, so next, the process of a good song. You need good song. You need two things. You need one, a good song, and two, a good song. So you need one, good lyrics, and two, you need a good beat. Now you have to choose which one do you want to do first. It's just like this. So you have two different cities, right? And these cities are separated by like water and mountains and whatnot. And the only thing that you need to do is connect these two cities. So how do you do it? A bridge. So how do you do that? You have to either go from lyrics to a beat or beat to lyrics. You know what I'm saying? You can't do both at the same time. Me particularly, it's in the middle with me, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I do lyrics to beats and sometimes I do beats to lyrics. The best thing to do really is to do beats to lyrics. But the most successful thing to do is lyrics to beats. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I'm gonna leave it like that. Lyrics to beats. You know what I'm saying? So you can have this song and you can walk around with it for like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks, hell, even months, until you find the correct beat to it. Until you go shopping to different producers and all that kind of stuff. But the problem is this, all right? Problem is this, and I'm gonna keep going so we can get up out of here. Told you I'm gonna get to it later on, but the video later on. But let's check it out. The problem is this: some producers be producers. It kind of be off the relationship. It kind of be off about how you see it and how they see it. And so when it is, you just end up walking away. You end up choosing somebody else. You be like, what? Cause this ain't no free ride. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be honest with people. No, this ain't no free ride. Cause one day I'm gonna make it, or one day I will make it, or one day I have made it. You know what I'm saying? And when you make it, is money associated with that. You know what I'm saying? Is licensing. You know what I'm saying? It is promotions. It is marketing. You know what I'm saying? But all trying to talk about. Let me tell you something. My music, my control. And then you go all trying to guard this and that and that. You ain't got nothing. Because you trust too many people. All you need is a handful. And that's it. Cause I'm like, well, no, no. I don't want nobody trying to claim, because of your recent success, I'm gonna need another $20 or $20,000 because of it. No, ain't you? No, just because I'm successful, you know what I'm saying, and they hear my name first than yours. That is not my problem. You know what I'm saying? So I do my stuff myself. You know what I'm saying? So it's important to collect music. You know what I'm saying? When you hear something you like on the radio, get it. You hear a clip or something you like, get it and save it. You know what I'm saying? Right now I'm just being honest. I'm looking for another laptop so I can specifically do music. You know what I'm saying? I do still have my MacBook and stuff, and it's perfectly fine for now. I'm thankful. But I got that because I was DJing, that was for that. But it's different formats and whatnot, different things you can go. Look, this life, right? You don't want to, run something into the ground and then wait. You got to know. What I'd say, no, um, But I don't know. I ain't say nothing that I liked, nothing like that. Just you know, you know, a Mac, a Maple, as they would call it, an Apple product is expensive. I mean, look, you get a MacBook, whether it's a MacBook or a desktop, a iMac, you get one in there $3, $4, $5,000. You know what I can do with $3, $4, $5,000? I can I can get me a laptop, whether it be like Windows, like PC or Mac. I can get me a laptop. I can get me a microphone, a pair of headphones, a mixer. That's a whole studio setup for $3, $4, $5,000. And yeah, you spend that on one laptop or one desktop. I mean, no. I'm just saying. Look, no, look here. You know, I was about to say something, but I had lost my train of thought. Let's see what I was gonna say. All right, so I was talking about. Oh, let me tell you something. I use something with the same operating system as Mac, which is OS, which is Chromebook. I got an Acer Chromebook. Okay, Acer C910, big fat hen, and I got an Acer Chromebook, and it does the same thing that a MacBook Pro does, except for you can't, put CDs and DVDs in it. And yet it costs a quarter of or tenth what a MacBook costs. It's 350 at tops for a Chromebook. When you add the in between one and two something, but after you add the taxes and if you want the service plan and whatnot, $300, $350. Bam. I mean, I don't get it. You know, uh, you compare both of them, and you know, the MacBook you can type and do Word stuff, like presentation, PowerPoint, all that kind. You know, Acer, same thing. Like I said, the only thing is that Acer is cloud based and MacBook is not really, you know. But I still like the Acer better. The only thing is that you can't put CDs on it. Now, I was looking at getting one of those CD and CD-ROM and flash drive and floppy disk things. And what you do is they have a USB floppy disk thing. So you take the USB in and then you put it into the USB to the Acer and you're able to access your stuff. And they do have stuff like that. I was thinking about getting me one, for my Acer Chromebook, but I don't know what it can take. I don't know if it'll be able to read it or not. When it comes to the hardware, the software, the programming, stuff like that. Both of them OS X, but still, it's certain things that a MacBook or MacBook Air or iMac can do that a Acer can't. But at the end of the day, it offers me more stuff with the Acer. But anyway, the process of a good song. So, good lyrics, okay? Good beat. Now, you be like, okay, well, what's next? Well, what's next is getting your music out there. You have to decide, you have to choose your battles because it's a lot of stuff out there. You know what I'm saying? Some people might say Spotify, but that Spotify don't mean nothing to me. Somebody always trying to, it don't cost nothing. You know what I'm saying? Me particularly, I'm about SoundCloud and Media Fire. You know what I'm saying? And Hulk Share. But somebody always wants Spotify. Somebody always want the sound click and whatnot. But I'm trying not to, I'm trying not to clog up the system. And in my opinion, that's clogging up the system. Using stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? It needs to be a simple thing, you know what I'm saying? You think it's all right, Um, okay, let's say this. $19 here, $10 here, $30 here, $30 that. Next thing, look, like, what is this? I didn't spend $300 just trying to get my song out there. When I could have took it and went somewhere with it. When I could have just took it and shot it to somebody, shot it to a radio station, emailed it to a nightclub. You know what I'm saying? Put me a CD together, with my business card on it, or put my stuff on a jump drive or USB drive, and then sent it, mailed it UPS or FedEx or something like that to a club as a promo. There you go. And it didn't really cost you nothing except for like $5 for the USB thing. Somebody always want Spotify. You know what I'm saying? Somebody always want iTunes and Amazon. I'm not hating on stuff like that. But you think it's all right, and it ain't. Because it adds up. Okay? It builds up. It adds up. I'm like, man. I mean, like this. It's too many people out there that you don't have to depend on the internet. Now, if you want to put it out there, put it on Hookshare or Mediafire. Or if you really want to, at the least, just do iTunes. But that's just how it is. The process of a good song. So when you get the lyrics, when you get the beat, then put it together. Hit the studio. You know what I'm saying? But don't spend too much time on it. When I do research, the research that I've done, it seems as if people spend 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, weeks, days, even months on one song. How do you do that? I apologize if I said this before, but me, it take 45 minutes and then wham, I got me a song. You know what I'm saying? It's ready to promote. It's ready to put on my SoundCloud. It's ready to put on my Mediafire or my Hulk share, so I can share on my Twitter and all that kind of stuff. I don't use Instagram. because my phone is too crowded. You know, it's filled with, like videos and music and stuff like that. Oh, I forgot Craigslist. You know, get your money like that. You know what I'm saying? Juice Craigslist. So it's a lot of stuff you can do with it. I got this idea right now. I'm just, just shout me out. And my idea is, if you got it like that, you know what I'm saying? If you really got it like that when it comes to music, um, start your own radio station. You know what I'm saying? That only plays your music. Put all of it in regular rotation. You know what I'm saying? Get your call sign. Get you know what I'm saying? Get your, what you would call that? Get your equipment and all that kind of stuff. There you go. You know what I'm saying? Do it that way. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Look, I'm just being honest. Now I don't really know how much it costs to start no radio station, but I can start one. And I don't even know a lot. I mean, all you have to have is a few computers, some encoding, and software. So software so that your music can play. And I mean, particularly, I would use what I already have. Like I got software that I don't even use. Like my when I was DJing, I used Scratch Live and you know um Itch by Serato. If you set it up right and let it play, it'll go from one song to the other one. And you create a list, and allow it go from one song to the other one song to the other one, down and up, and then it go back up to the beginning and just keep going. That's regular rotation. So at the end of the day, the process of a good song is regular rotation. You wanna keep going. So if you say, well, I'm such and such, and I have writer's block, some kind of way there was a disconnect. You know what I'm saying? So look back at your songs that you did and listen to them, because it might be a point in time where you're like, how did this end up like this? So so there's no just, oh, well, I got writer's. No, you got writer's block for a reason. Somewhere you settled, somewhere you did something you weren't supposed to, and then just got stopped. So the process of a good song. You know, that's about it. That's all I want to talk about. That's all I want to say. Um, um, check it out. If you want to send me something, I will have it in the link in the description below. You know what I'm saying? Not the link, but the address in the description below. And shout out to all my pages, man. Y'all knowing. That's about it, really. Shout out to my last album that I did. It's called Share, Share, Share. And it is a evangelism album. It's an album of sermons. You know what I'm saying? And that I put together. And yeah, I don't want to say that too much. But that's about it, really. So I will. I'll see y'all later, and you know, more videos to come. If you guys got any questions, comments, you know, hit me up, email me, and be good to go. You know, Michael Lee 01984 at gmail.com. That's Michael Lee 01984 at gmail.com. MICHAELLEE 01984 at gmail.com. And that's about it. You want to send me a text, 706-289-8241. That's 706-289-8241. And it's in Columbus, Georgia. That's about it, really. Time to listen to some more music. I had the radio on, but because of copyright issues, I chose to stay away from it. Shout out to my other YouTube channel. I want to thank y'all for supporting that, but like I said, I don't do that like that anymore. So if you want to know, JCheer Productions at gmail.com. That's JCHIL Productions at gmail.com. And also, if you want to hit me up on social media, it's Michael Lee 01984 at gmail.com. That's about it, really. So thank you all for watching and have a great day.